Alright, well, I thought I'd do a quick video of an update on the dune buggy. I've done quite a bit to it since I last did a video, so I'll do a little walk around. It's got 33 inch tires, 10 wide on bead locks. Full size spare up top. I carry the buggy whips, both of them, up there too. There's a lot of times where I'll be out there and it'll get dark. The black jugs have water in them. Full size jack, which I've got to use the other day. A razor had flipped over and blew both the beads off his tires, and I was able to get them jacked up and aired up his tires, popped back on the beads. Big old King shocks. A little 2.4 Ecotech. This is actually the spare engine. Over here, that's my dog Speckles. Over here is a brand new built engine. This has got a, hi Speckles. This is completely built, never been started. Got the break-in oil. It's got the real nice oil pan on it. It is a built engine. Kind of like to put it in, but this one still runs good. It's got full comms in it. I think you can see it. It's got the headsets up there. The earmuffs are great. They're really soft gel ones. And you can just, as loud and noisy and all the squeaks and the shocks rattling and stuff, it's nice having those on. And then if you want to wear a helmet, the helmets have got, I got a pair of helmets that's got the connection too, and you just talk. There's this one, and then this white one is for a passenger. And then the earpieces, you can't really see the earpieces, but you can see the microphone in there, maybe. I usually just wear earplugs. And it's got a light bar up here. It works really well. It's kind of funny, it's got handheld wipers. Kind of just to make it legal. I guess they might work. The back lid, you take these screws off, and take it off, like if you were to race it. If I get this up. And anyhow, underneath there you can mount the spare if you wanted to run a spare out back, or just take this off in case somebody bumps you if you're going slow. Really, really good filter there. That thing really does a good job. It's got a 32-gallon fuel cell down in here. I've got new filters, new pumps on, and then I carry extra filters, extra pumps, extra plugs, all kinds of goodies. I use the back mainly just to put stuff in. It's completely dirty in here, but I do have about a gallon of fuel. I don't really like having it in there, but it's in there tight. It's not going anywhere. I carry a bunch of stuff. I got tow ropes and a shovel and tools, and then these here are you can put snacks and food and stuff in it, but more than that, it holds water. You put your ice water in there, and then the hose goes through there, and you can just drink while you drive. First aid kit, fresh air. I've got the passenger one plugged. I have used it and it works really well. Fire extinguishers. I did cut this bar off, and so it technically wouldn't be legal to race, but it's also been stretched so it doesn't really fall into a class 10 anymore, because it's a little a little longer. But I thought about welding in the swing away bars, but I just haven't done it. Probably won't do it. This is for your talking to your passenger, and then that's your regular radio. The passenger can press this button and talk to whoever has the radio, wherever the radio's at, maybe in the pits or maybe it's in another buggy. And then that's where your water goes. You just take it off of there and take you a drink of water. Not much. These seats are deep bolstered, uncomfortable seats. After about an hour in this thing, it sucks. All it is it's just a seat cushion. And then I'll show you what I did on my side. My side. In fact, somebody on the Samba forum is talking about seat cushions. This is a really simple way of solving that. This thing just sits in here. This is one of those really nice foam. I mean, this thing, it's for like sitting on chairs for hours and hours all day long. And what I did was cut it down. No, I didn't cut this one down. I cut the first one down. I cut it too much, and then this one's just, I shoved it in there. But normally this belt comes up through there, but I just shoved this in there, and it works fantastic. I shove that in there like that, and then that's the seat for the driver's seat. And these bolsters, you really, really, really feel the bolsters holding you in when you go side to side. Removable steering wheel. It's got an iPad that also has an OBD2 Wi-Fi signal, so you can clear codes. And if you get an engine code, you can view it on here. It also does speedometer if you want to do a speedometer. I got tired of having a crappy shifter, so I finally bought a Pro-Am shifter, and that shifter is fantastic. My other one is a really good one, but it just did not work very well. The cut brake used to be like right over here. You can see kind of how you can see how it's angled to the left now, and man, it's very usable now. Before it wasn't. On the gauges, this has got the USB charging. You can do proportion on your brakes. This, you can stick your phone on there if you want to. Siren, which is crazy loud. And it's got some gauges. All of your lights and all that is over here. Might as well show you underneath the hood. Lots of squeaks and rattles on this thing. Those Heim joints are really loud. Still got the factory, those little, I don't know if the camera's getting it, those little chrome things. They go up, they stick right in there. In fact, you can fold the window down if you want. The front's got a power steering. I think they make 2 models. This has got the higher powered model. This thing, of course, transmits the input over to here. From there, over to here, and into there. And it's pretty simple up here. Everything's like, if you have a fuse blown, it's easy to fix. It does have a horn. That's the siren. And these little lights, I don't know what brand they are, but man, they work good. I mean, they really work good. The outer ones are also blinkers. The inner ones are just lights. And then the outer ones are lights and blinkers. And then, of course, that's the amber light. Big old straps to keep it from going too far down. think that's about it. It's sitting right now at about 40% sag. You can see the limit straps, how loose they are. It makes it for a really soft ride across the bumps and the whoops. Doesn't really jump well. So it's not really set up for jumping so much. But full skid pan underneath. I don't know if I can get this, but it's completely full skid pan out everywhere. It's been beat on. I mean, it's been well used, but it's got new rotors, new brakes. I put new CVs in, and then I wire tied, safety tied to the bolts. It's got a completely built transaxle that was it was fresh when I got it, with all Weddell gears. And he spent a lot of money on getting that thing fixed up. It runs real well. It's just maybe 200 horsepower. I don't know how much these things put out, 150 or something. This trailing arm's bent from having a big jump. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cambered in just a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. Well, I think that's about it. It's a lot of fun. Alright, well, that's updated. It probably won't change too much after this.